Hello everyone, this is a video demonstrating my fake event viewer application. So if you've set it up correctly, which I made a video about, you should definitely check it out if you haven't seen it, then the event viewer should launch no matter where you click on it from. The fake one should, instead of the real one. And you'll see our fake event viewer has launched. Now, part of the feature set of this is that it minimizes in an extremely annoying way. The cursor goes invisible, and whenever you click on one of these item menus, they're trying to get to custom views administrative events, it'll collapse, the cursor will randomly go invisible, it'll minimize, and you see it's on a timer too, so I waited around and it did that. And another annoying thing is you may notice I will just pull up another window, a notepad window, that this is always on top whenever it's not minimized, and people just find that outright frustrating. So what they want to do is they keep trying, and after they go through the motions of this invisible mouse cursor and trying to get this to work, finally they might get to the point where they can click on administrative events and it just minimizes and goes tiny, and you have to do something to resize it, and you're just lost, kind of fumbling around in the dark, and cursor's over here now, which I might tone it back a little. It definitely has room for tuning. I don't want to just make them rage and just leave. The idea is to keep them around, keep them messing with it, right? Anyway, we click on we click on administrative events, and now we're met with a CAPTCHA, and that seems easy enough, right? You just click the box and tell it I'm not a robot, and now it tells you to click on all the images of a fire hydrant, and it doesn't matter what you do, this CAPTCHA is going to tell you you're wrong. And I just threw some funny images in here. And then they're met with another CAPTCHA. It says, CAPTCHA failed, try again. Type what you see in this image. And maybe the compression doesn't make it so visible over YouTube, but it looks like there's words in this, but they're unintelligible. If you try to hit verify and just skip it or hit enter, nothing happens. You have to type something. And, same deal here. Who knows what in the world? Is that a 93 or a 95? I mean, it doesn't really matter, because it's not going to think you're right. So they just have to keep going through the motions. At this point, I would be really surprised if anybody gets this far into it. But if you keep going, just continuously met with unintelligible CAPTCHAs, unsolvable nonsense. And finally we get to the end, and it says, too many failed attempts, event viewer has been locked. Click the icon and follow the prompts to continue. And you'll notice I can't do anything else, and if I for some reason say I want to close all the windows, and now I can click on it again, but the X doesn't work, and you can't close this, and you may be tempted to go down here and right click and hit close, and it just does not work. And so they click on admin events again, they just go through this whole nonsense charade again, and I'm just going to get to the end of it to show you. If they do decide to click on this icon, it pops up. Yeah, you may recognize that icon. That's Indeed.com, and it actually links to Indeed India with the search phrase literally anything in the field, because goodness guys, like really, you gotta scam old ladies? Can't you do anything else? Anyway, that's why I have constructed this annoying, hellish piece of software. But I worked really hard on it. If you like it, if it gives you any laughs or by the way, I almost forgot to mention, if you want to close this, you have to use your task manager and come over here and in the task. But yeah, if you enjoyed this, if you think it was funny or you like what I've done, leave a comment, a like. Let me know what you think. If you have advice for me, and if it's at all in scope, like reasonably workable, I might consider your idea and implement it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your time.